Shazbot! 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 Shazbot!
I want to go fast, but fast too slow.
Shazbot!
Okay, so this is episode 0 of Shazbot podcast.
Shazbot!
This is going to be like our pilot episode.
God forbid me be only opposite.
So hopefully it'll go alright. Episode 0, and then if this goes well, there'll be more episodes.
Hopefully.
So, we're gonna have 4 of us as the main hosts on the podcast.
For now.
We've got myself, Richard, also known as Trace6x or Trace Hunter or Metal Mario 128, which is my YouTube channel, and Omar.
Hi.
What's your YouTube channel?
Umari HD. That's OOMORI HD.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Go subscribe to that. David.
Hello.
And Jack.
What's up?
And then it's Casper, the friendly ghost. That's Jack.
Who must
by
go
the-
fast, but just too slow.
I think that's going to be our slogan.
That did not take very long.
So the idea is we're going to talk about video games,
Of course.
possibly current events in future episodes. Slowly branch out from video games, maybe.
To some other tech stuff.
Yeah, tech stuff, anything that might be enjoyable to listen to.
Depends on the feedback, really.
If we get any listeners at
Any.
all.
Any feedback.
Yeah.
That's kind of what we're looking for right now.
Okay, so topic number 1 we have is the PlayStation 4.
Yeah. Nicknamed the Orbis
Yeah.
because there's
It's interesting.
nothing else they could have named it.
Good name.
Those are the weirdest names for code names. Swear
Actually,
to God.
I don't know. There's
Yeah.
the Xbox Durango.
Was that
it?
the Xbox 360?
GameCube. What was the
No, no.
GameCube?
Dolphin was our favourite.
Dolphin, yeah.
Yeah.
The Xbox, the new Xbox that's coming out. That's the Durango, isn't it? Nicknamed it for now.
I don't know.
Codenamed even.
I think it must be. For the 720.
Yeah, I just keep hearing Durango.
Cool.
All right.
So they're doing a reveal. I think it's a reveal on the 20th, aren't they? Sony.
Well, they're doing a press conference.
Yeah.
Talking about it or something.
Where I'm guessing
I mean-
they're gonna be talking about it at least. Openly.
That or they're just going to piss off everyone and be like, we're going to talk about the PlayStation 4 and everything else at E3.
Yeah, that would suck.
So you're just here for
That's
nothing.
so going to happen.
They haven't revealed anything yet, have they?
Nah.
Not officially, at least. I mean, there's been leaks
No,
coming
not at
out
the
their
moment.
arses.
There's
That controller and
Bruises,
everything
and
else, yeah.
yeah.
So the major thing about the PlayStation 4, I'm guessing, is going to be, well, like in all the new consoles, is going to be the hardware specs.
It's pretty similar to what I've seen for the Xbox. Like,
Well, the new
what was it?
Xbox.
Yeah, like an
Have they
8-core.
released
was it
anything
6 or
about
an
the
8?
new Xbox?
Not much, I don't think. I haven't
I
actually
just
been looking at
vaguely heard that the specs are pretty similar, and that's about it. A multi-core processor of some sort.
Yeah, I think they're looking at an 8-core processor, actually,
Yes, yeah, something like that.
which is interesting.
many cores.
I think the
That's
bottom
pretty
line
good.
that they were trying to get is that they're trying to compete with current generation PC games.
PCs.
PCs, yeah.
Yeah, since like the gaming there is a lot better.
Yeah, I think they're starting to try and get consoles to match up to PCs' specifications and ability to play, graphics games and
Yeah.
decent resolutions
Well,
and stuff.
They could pretty
Yeah,
much,
took them
pretty much
long
match
enough.
like just average PCs, but you can
Yeah.
just
Not
if
the
you
top
spend a
ends.
bit extra money, you can get so much better PC than you can ever get a console.
True.
Yeah.
See, what I'm thinking is that with the new generation of consoles, is that once they start, getting to grips with the hardware and bringing out games that look nice, they'll probably the better option will be to buy a new console rather than buy a £1,000 gaming machine. I think because you'll
Yeah,
probably
but-
get better performance.
I am
Yeah,
curious to see how
eventually,
much they're going to
eventually.
price these new consoles.
I've heard rumors of like over $1,000.
Over $1,000.
Well, not
there's
maybe
always,
Jesus,
there
how
is
much
over,
always
maybe not over
those-
$1,000, but nearing.
I've
Yeah, how much was the
It won't be
PlayStation 3 and
anywhere-
Xbox 360 when they first came out?
they were quite.
Like
the
300.
PlayStation 3 was like $600 or something, wasn't it?
Yeah, I don't think
Yeah,
they're going
it's
to sway very much from that price.
I think that's like the.
I've heard that. Yeah, they're going to go from that. I mean, I think the Wii U that recently came out is
That was quite well
300
priced.
quid.
Yeah.
300 quid for the deluxe edition or deluxe.
Well, I think the 360 when it came out was £300.
Yeah, I think it was around.
I did
Yeah.
not spend
Should
anywhere
have been
near £600
360.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the problem. A lot of people say that the problem with the PlayStation 4 was that it was so incredibly overpriced on launch, and that
Yeah.
nobody bought it for quite a long time.
PlayStation 3, you mean?
3, sorry, yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
in fact, right.
So if Sony make the same mistake twice, I don't think they're going to do that though. I think they're going to price it down a bit, at least to compete with the new Xbox.
Well, we'd have to see how much the Xbox is going for.
Yeah,
And that's not till later this year to next year.
yeah, they haven't said anything about the Xbox yet.
Would that be a case of what comes out first? Because the last generation, what came out first? It was the Xbox, wasn't it?
Don't know.
Didn't they
remember.
come out relatively the same sort of time though?
I think the PS3 came out a year later or something.
Oh, did it?
Really?
The PS2? What?
No,
No,
PS3.
Oh.
Yeah,
Um,
that's-
Vaguely
Yeah,
sure
let
it
me-
came out like a year
let me look at
later.
that.
See, I thought they'd. I was expecting them to both come out this Christmas.
I think they'll be. No, if they do, they should not put it at the average 600 price.
Oh no, like
Maybe
That's-
lower.
that's way too much. I think.
Let's see.
Oh wow. Oh wait, never mind.
But
That's really shit.
PlayStation 3 came out in.
2005, May 16th. Whereas
the
the
PlayStation-
Xbox 360 was
I'm reading the
November
Wikipedia.
22nd, 2005. Yeah, same.
I was expecting there to be.
Oh wait, it was
You know-
unveiled in 2005.
Yeah, I'm
2006.
expecting there to be a reveal at E3 this year in June, and then
Yeah.
for a release in Christmas. That's what I'm thinking.
More than likely.
I don't know about the Xbox though, because I've haven't
maybe. I don't think they'll get out by this year. If they're only unveiling it this year.
I hope so.
Well, we'd have to see
to be
who
honest.
We'd have to see who reveals anything first.
Yeah, I'm guessing it'll be Sony.
If they're going
Probably.
to try and get it out for this year, though, then it will be around Christmas.
Yeah. Just get everyone's
The
getting their
best time to
bonuses.
release anything.
So what about video games that are
What,
going to
for
be
the
on the new
PS4?
consoles?
I think Watchdog. That was,
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
That was shown off at E3, last year?
that looked brilliant, didn't it?
Yeah,
That's
nothing's
amazing.
really been said about it since then.
No.
Who's making it?
don't know.
I can't remember. I've seen the thing trailer. Like,
That was in 20.
Ubisoft.
Oh, it's been made by Ubisoft. Huh.
So they're probably focusing a bit more on Assassin's Creed for now. I should
Do you,
think.
do you
Yeah.
think that because the trailer that they showed was on current gen consoles, so do you think that'll be on the next gen consoles?
probably. Though I think it's
I think that would depend on what Sony and Microsoft think they can get the next gen consoles out by.
Yeah,
Because if they say end of this year, then there's no point bringing it out for current gen consoles.
that's what I was thinking. Yeah.
no. If it's going to come out this year, then it's on new gen.
So do you guys know about the 4K rumors?
Oh,
yeah,
maybe
isn't that on
about
the
that.
TVs?
Yeah.
Yeah, are they like out?
I've seen a few in Japan already.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're around.
Actually, no. I heard 2K TVs are out in Japan, and then in the next 4 years or so, they're going to bring out 4Ks.
Oh no way. That'd be awesome.
I think so.
No,
Does
what?
someone want to explain what 4K is for people who...
It's
Uh,
the
New
4K is
Is it UHD?
high definition.
yeah, the higher resolution than 1080p.
I
think
say
it's-
UHD.
I don't know what the exact resolution. It says here is 4096 by 21060.
Isn't that what
I think it
the native
varies.
film movies in?
I think so.
This one I'm looking at now.
Yeah, I'm
is
pretty sure it's between 2 to
2800.
4K. They start. That's the native resolution they film movies in.
Yeah, the rumor was that the PlayStation 4 is going to be able to support 4K.
That would be really cool.
Yeah.
Well, isn't the first 4K TV from Sony?
I think
But
so.
would it be
Or-
upscaling from like 1080p or? Like,
That's
No,
the
I
thing,
don't think
you
it'd be
don't
upscaling.
Oh, an upscale from 1080p to 4K would look horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah.
See, I don't see a PlayStation 4 console supporting 4K, to be honest.
The minimum resolution for 4K is 3.8 by 2.1
Ah.
Ks. So
That makes
they
no
might
sense
just
to me.
support the very. It contains no less than 8 million individual pixels, 3,840 by 2,160. So
Oh.
will they support like the very bottom range of it, or?
Cool.
Because what is it, 360 now only do 720p and then 1080p
Yeah.
upscale.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the upscaling, I'm not a fan.
Apparently, Richard, you watched the latest Nintendo Direct, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently, Ubisoft, no, Monolith Software, fucking Ubisoft, yeah, is bringing out Rainbow Six Patriots and Watchdog on the Wii U.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
apparently. But
Watchdog on the Wii U would
I think
actually
that would
be
come out on
pretty good.
PS4 then. Or?
Yeah, you would have thought. I mean, I don't know if they're classing the Wii U as a next-gen console, even. I mean,
Well, if you look at it like console
Couldn't it do
generations, as in,
HD?
yeah.
that's the main thing for the Wii U.
Yeah.
So it's just the Wii, but in HD.
So, yeah, that's pretty much the view
So
I
you get
got
to
from
see
it.
all the hairs on Mario's mustache.
The thing they're doing with the
Outdoors.
handheld controller being like an alternate mod is pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I, know,
And
I,
there's
I
a-
definitely got
There's
a
that
pick on
zombie game where
Zombie
Zombie
U.
U. Yeah.
where the controller is like the security cameras and you have to do shit on the actual console.
Yeah, that looks pretty sweet.
Didn't that like fail? Or
I don't know.
I did
Horrible.
watch a bunch of reviews and people said it wasn't
Yeah.
very good, but it looks like a lot of fun.
I've just heard what my flatmate said. So
And it's mostly British.
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah,
Yeah, like the cover art was a British zombie.
yeah.
Well, not British zombie, but it was one of those guards with the big ass hairy helmets.
I haven't played it yet.
Neither. I don't
Airy
even have a Wii U. Yeah, no. The Buckingham Palace and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Oh,
The guards.
I can't remember what they're called. Fuck.
I'm not even British. I can't remember what they're called.
I know what you mean, but I can't remember either.
Yeah, no, we're the great British citizens.
It's the guards that were like army veterans or something, aren't they?
Something like that.
I forget.
Yeah.
So there was recent.
Beefeaters.
I don't know if it was a leak or not, but the controller prototype.
Yeah, it's somewhat of a leak, I would guess,
I forget,
for
but
the PlayStation 4.
it looked. I'm gonna take a look at it now. It looked pretty good.
Don't expect it to look like it.
It looks alright. It just looks like the normal PlayStation 3 controller. I'm holding it in my hands. Like PlayStation 3 one.
Yeah.
So this one I'm looking at that has like a blue strip at the top.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that one. There's a link in the Google Drive. Shit, drop my controller. It's a great start.
Well, yeah,
it doesn't look that much difference.
The
Different,
IGN
but-
page that I'm reading said it's real, but it's an early prototype, so
Yeah,
it might look
Yeah,
something
so-
like that.
I mean they did for the new controller, new console. I guess Sony did a better thing than Nintendo did with the cardboard cutout.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's you. I take it you didn't hear about that a while ago, but
No?
yeah, for the
What
Wii U at E3 or something.
Alright.
Nintendo had a cardboard cutout for the Wii U controller.
That
Yeah,
controller
everything-
is ready.
eBay went crazy. But no, back to the PS4 or the Orbis.
Yeah.
You know the PlayStation Move controllers?
Yeah.
They have those blue light up balls on the
Yeah.
top.
That's
That's
what's on the
they-
new
they-
controller, isn't it?
not exactly. It has the same mechanics, I guess.
Well, it's got that bit of light at the top. I'm
Yeah.
looking at- yeah,
Yeah, you see the light
yeah.
underneath that. That's a screen.
That's a screen, yeah.
Yeah, that's a touch screen.
Which
I think touch or just normal.
which is interesting.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
they're trying to go with the Wii U idea there about having.
They're
another
copying a few
screen.
things
Yeah.
which they did for the Vita.
Yeah,
That
Yeah.
touchpad on the back.
It's the same. It's the same stuff they're using for that.
for the Vita, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Which I don't know how it'll work out in games though. I mean, I can't see how it.
I don't think it's meant. I think it's meant to be because if you notice, there's no start buttons.
Oh yeah,
There's a PSN button,
yeah.
but that's pretty much it on the actual face of it. The thumbsticks have changed a bit.
Yes,
Looks like they might be
they've,
good grip.
They're concave
Then-
thumbsticks now. I think.
yeah.
I think that's the right word. Which I love.
And they have a little speaker underneath
Yeah.
the screen as well. Screen.
Which is interesting. I wonder if they still have the triggers though, because I like the Xbox triggers.
Well, they have the actual buttons. I don't know if like it was on the what was it? PlayStation 2 had them, or
I can't remember.
What?
the
Well,
triggers on
start
the
and
PlayStation.
select. Oh, that was
No, well, those are missing. You're a bit late on this.
PS3 that had triggers. PS2 just had buttons.
Oh yeah, it just had. But it's been so long since I've had a PlayStation 2.
Yeah,
The triggers are crappy on the PS3.
The move sensor will be interesting because I know the PlayStation 3 controller had 6-axis.
Yeah.
Which I don't know. I don't know how well that kind of works in game.
I never used it.
It's alright for a
personally.
few games.
Yeah.
I think more for the driving games and things like that. It was alright, but I guess the other games didn't really have much of a use.
Yeah. Because it
It
felt
wasn't
Good.
really
Not too
implemented.
keen on how everything's going to like touchscreen motion sensitive.
yeah. That's what I'm thinking as well because I know a lot of people are saying, "Oh, I'd love to have a screen on my controller," but
Or then buy a fucking handheld.
yeah,
Personally, I mean, if I'm gonna play with a game in my hand and I want to look down at my hand, I'm using a DS or something.
yeah. I
'Cause
guess.
at least that has some games.
I could see it being
Computer.
I could see it being interesting, like say if you're playing Skyrim or something, and you need like on the Wii U, like if you need to look down and look at the map or something, like that's
Yeah.
the whole
Personally, I
point
think
of it.
that's like
Apps is
yeah,
a good
it's
idea.
probably
actually,
good, but I don't know. I think like Skyrim, using that example, you'd be like burnt to death by a dragon by the time you find what you're looking for. 'Cause
So I was too
not
busy
gonna
looking
cause
at my
it.
map.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's plus the screen's a bit. Oh, you're on about the Wii U.
yeah,
Yeah. No.
because they
The,
I think they use the gamepad screen for Zombie U for like looking at the map and stuff.
Yeah, I think so. They used that on Batman Arkham City. I don't know
Yeah.
if that's actually out on the Wii U yet.
I think one of the
Think
Batman
it is?
games
Huh?
One of the Batman games is out on the Wii U.
Might be the Arkham City. I don't know, but they on the Wii U you just use that as a basically second screen. You look at the map and get all your stuff
Yeah,
from there. Inventory.
it's a cool idea. I haven't really used one though. But with
It brings
the,
back a bit of nostalgia from the Dreamcast days when they had that controller with the little screen on it.
I
Did the
never had a
Dream-
Dreamcast.
Yeah.
did it have a screen on it?
It had
Yeah.
a tiny little screen. What was it called? A virtual memory unit or something. It was more just for like small information. But
Right.
I don't know. I didn't have a Dreamcast either. I just saw like
Yeah.
videos of it and so.
And we all know how successful the Dreamcast was.
They're so
Of course,
expensive.
Sega.
They're
It
like
needs more
£400
screens.
to buy now. Have you
Oh,
looked at how much
Japan.
one of those are to buy?
What, a Dreamcast?
Yeah.
Well, like on eBay.
Like this is on Amazon. New £499.
Well, I find the same price for SNES,
What?
but the Mega Drive is like 30 quid.
I saw a Dreamcast on eBay for 30 quid.
I think I bid it on that. It was at 20, and I put it up to like 29, and some guy outbid me
It's all Jack's fault.
like last week.
I don't know.
Actually, no, the one we got to like 50 because we put like.
Seeing as they're putting like screens on controllers and stuff, I want something that's gonna like cook my food for me and stuff. You know.
You mean a cooker or a microwave?
No, I want my controller to do it. I want there to be a microwave in the
Like
controller.
a toaster.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair,
Tell me when that happens.
Slide
Yeah.
it in a toaster.
Richard, to be fair, these new consoles, they've got so much new tech in them. They're probably going to need a really powerful cooling system. If they
Yeah.
fuck
Yeah.
up like they did the last generation, you can probably cook your eggs and bacon on the new Xbox if you want.
The Xbox has got red rings, stick a slab of bacon in there.
You can do that on the current Xbox, actually. Mine's set alight, remember that?
Really?
Yeah. Trying to get it fixed.
That's
on
because
red
you
ring.
had it. Tom had it like open.
Under a towel.
running stupid shit under a towel.
Oh, I heard about the towel trick.
Yeah, it's
And
supposed to work.
It's like, oh, well, that's not a fire hazard or anything.
No. Towels don't like ignite.
But yeah, I there's got a good feeling that there's going to be some sort of heating issue or something that won't work.
Probably,
like,
depending on how they fuck up this time.
Yeah.
I doubt that it'd be hard for them to put water cooling on.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty expensive though, wouldn't it?
I don't think so.
How expensive is it for PCs nowadays?
I'm not sure.
Liquid cooling is really cheap because I have that. But I'm
Don't
not
you
sure.
need a pump as well for that?
Well,
Yeah.
liquid cooling is really cheap. I don't know about water.
Yeah.
Let's have a look, shall we?
Well, yeah,
In the
PlayStation
meantime-
4 now comes with toasters. Seriously, that'd be like,
What's the Xbox going to come with? Like a toasty machine?
yeah, that'd be like
Waffle maker.
the perfect games console. You know, you got a drinks holder, a toasty machine, play some video games.
Speaking of video games and food, Andrew, there's you guys know fridge raiders?
What the little chicken things?
Yeah,
Those delicious little chicken things.
yeah, those delicious little chicken
Yeah,
things.
that I fucking
Yeah,
love.
they're doing a thing with there's like YouTubers like the Syndicate Project.
Yeah.
They invited them to and their fans to design a freehand food thing to use whilst you're gaming.
What?
Yeah.
I have one. I call it a phone, and it just orders me pizza.
Yeah, no, I mean it holds the food. That's its
Oh.
main job.
It's a
It
food
holds the
holder.
food.
I got to see this.
Well,
Look
you know
up
the
the
Lazy Boy.
Triple M
It's got
300.
like has like a mini fridge in it. You could just replace that with like, I don't know, an oven, like a mini oven.
Syndicate's sweet.
Yeah, but that would be boiling.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Ah, shit.
You have vents on the side.
Well, what you need is like, instead of, you get those cup hats with like cups in
Oh, yeah.
I have
yeah.
those beer
Yeah.
hats. I have one.
it. All those beer hats. You need one of them, but with like arms for like holding food and shit. You know.
Or you could just have a table
That might be.
and a plate.
Yeah, but you don't quite understand this.
It's not the
It's so
same.
you keep gaming. Like imagine it. You're playing Modern Warfare 2 because 3 sucks ass, and you feel peckish. You'd have to
Yeah.
get off your ass or just stop playing for a minute. You can't pause multiplayer, Jack.
Yeah. You can't pause
Yeah.
that shit, bro. Or
I can see the
That's why
next
you play
generation of players
one-handed.
being very fat.
Yeah.
Next generation. What are you gonna have?
Like
I mean, the
double the
current
fatness
generation.
of this one.
This is why they
Next
invented Wii
generation,
Fit.
they'll be
though.
like more health shit.
Yeah, that one's.
Yeah, but who actually uses that to
I know some
Women
people
get
do, like women
Uh.
and like old men.
old men? How many old men do you know, Rick?
Not very many.
You sure?
Very.
I would expect, I don't know, maybe a minimum of 3, 2.
Right, moving on.
Yeah, okay, moving on.
Should we talk about? Oh god, where's my list gone? Oh yeah, Crytek being
Crytek.
free to play.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
perfect time
This-
for it, really.
Before or after Crisis?
I don't know.
After Crisis 3.
So let me pull up the link. So the
Okay.
idea is that Crytek want to transition entirely to free to play
Yeah.
business
But they're
model.
not. They're going to make you pay for,
It's
Well,
going to be
it's like-
paying for like character skins or something.
Yeah, that's the problem
Yes,
that I've always had with free to play is that it's free to play, but you can't really do anything without buying microtransactions and shit.
yeah, it's, World of Warcraft.
Yeah,
Tech. Well, that's not actually
Well,
free
that's
to
not
play,
free to
though.
play.
No. As a subscription.
Fail.
Like PlanetSide, just shut up. There's, like PlanetSide 2, I think there might be microtransactions there.
Yeah. Which I don't know, I'm not really a fan. I mean, it's the same thing with downloadable content. You buy a game, and they're
Yeah.
like, oh, day one DLC, spend another 10 quid for like 4 maps. Ugh,
I don't really have that problem. I don't,
Really?
buy
Yeah,
DLC for shooters.
The business model should probably going to be different depending on the type of games they pump out. If you look at, say, like League of Legends, they have an amazing business model. Everything's free, but if you want more characters permanently, then
Yeah.
give us money. instead of
There's,
just having to rotate around randoms per week.
Yeah, that'd be. I mean, like Rich pointed out for the DLC, that is quite a pain in the arse. Like a lot of gamers, they buy the game, they want the game, they don't want like Assassin's Creed 3. There's DLC for an alternate dimension type shit.
Ready?
Where like in the game you're Connor.
Yeah.
Have you played Assassin's
No,
Creed
I
3?
haven't played it yet.
Well, spoilers.
No, don't spoil it. Don't fucking spoil it for me. I haven't played it
no
yet.
spoilers.
Right, well, you know what? Do you know the American Revolution? Anything about that?
Yeah.
How it was against King George, I think, or someone,
Hmm.
some British king.
If you get this wrong, you're gonna look like such a fool.
I know, right?
Here we go.
But hey,
No
I'm
pressure, mate.
Italian, so whatever. I don't. There's the whole American Revolution, Tea Party, yada yada. You help George Washington
What?
since he was part of the American Revolution.
What's this got to
Soldier?
do with free to play?
The shit you said about DLC.
Right.
I'm just going on around about DLC.
Okay.
Right, after a while, you had to get DLC so you can play where George Washington becomes king of America.
Okay.
Yeah.
King.
So there's that. Yeah, king, not president, but king.
Well,
America turns it into a monarchy.
I think it would be alright as long as it's not, directly affecting like the story. It's like, you're not going to find the
just
ending until
adds on.
you buy the DLC.
No, it adds on, but it's
Oh,
still
okay.
a rant.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
free to play.
I don't know, how many free to play games have you guys played?
I've played
Few.
some.
I haven't really played
I
any.
would tell you, but I don't have any games right now.
You guys have got PlanetSide though.
Yeah, I've
Yeah,
got Planet
that's
2 on
like-
the Steam list.
Tribes.
Oh yeah,
Shaz-
Tribes is free to play.
Oh yeah, Trials. Try it with something.
Tribes.
Yeah, try it.
Shazbot,
That's the
hence
one.
the name of the podcast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Yay.
I don't play enough PC games.
Oh shit! I forgot to do a free to play pun.
Oh, I thought you were going to say you
Yeah.
forgot to hit record.
No,
That would be a pain.
God, that would have been annoying.
I would suck.
Yeah, no, Crytek.
Well, it's weird because they're in charge of the really big, AAA titles like Far Cry and
Yeah.
Crysis. So it's a bit weird that they want to go to the free to play side of things. Although bearing in mind this isn't going to happen anytime soon. They said 2 to 5 years. It's still a bit weird.
Yeah.
In the next 5 years, they bring
they-
out like a Time Splitters HD collection.
Yes.
don't-
They better.
Yes. I'd like that.
I just want.
pay
I
you
just
that
want
as well.
Time Splitters 4.
Pack with that.
Don't want the HD, just Time Splitters 4, please. Great.
Yeah, me too. Although it works
like-
for mobile games.
What
You know,
does play?
Yeah, free to play.
Well,
yeah.
there's that, but it's you could just jailbreak your iPhone.
Yeah, but I mean, for those who don't do that, I mean,
Well, Android has a lot of free games.
yeah, like there are so many free games,
You
and
just
they're
get
all-
adverts.
Yeah, they're all supported by advertisements.
Yeah.
It works. It'd be interesting to see if it worked on something like the console market, where they make big titles, and then they
Well, there are
offer them,
some.
for free. I don't know.
Give me you chat among yourself for a second. Sorry.
Well, that was a wrap.
It's probably going
Yeah.
off to do Italian things.
Italian
Eat
things.
pizza, have some pasta.
Yeah.
That's stereotypical. Anyway, whatsoever.
Yeah, what big like free to play games is there other than say? I don't know. The only
Oh,
really
have
big
you
one I
guys
know is,
seen
like, Dota and League of
Hello.
Legends?
Richard, have you seen
That was
I
quick
don't know if it's
pizza.
on the Xbox, but on the PlayStation, they've got this big free-to-play beta of what the hell was it? Oh, EVE Online. It's basically a
Oh yeah.
spin-off of that, but it's more shooter-based and up in space, shoot everything that
Really?
moves.
That sounds awesome.
But it's supposed to be like tying in a way that you could communicate with the EVE Online players as pilots who can take or like transport you places, and then on the PS3 side,
Yeah.
the shooting people can utilize that. So it's a nice little way of cross-platform interaction.
That sounds really cool.
Sounds pretty cool.
Cross-platform.
Is
Though,
free.
Yeah.
Don't know.
I'm not sure how well that would do.
Sort of how-
That sounds cool. I'm always a fan
Considering-
of cross-platform.
Considering how massive and complex Eve can get, I'm not sure how that's going to work out.
Well, I played the beta a little bit. It's not as tricky as Eve. I don't think anything could be as tricky as Eve. But
Door Fortress.
I haven't played
yeah,
it.
it's not.
You've obviously never tried making water float.
Shit's difficult, yo.
Yeah. Back to cross-platform for a second. I have no idea what you were actually referencing.
Yeah.
But current gen PS3 is doing the cross-buy thing.
Yeah.
Where if you own a Vita, or even if your friend or brother or someone owns a Vita, you can get a PS3 game or Vita game, and you get a free download for the other thing,
Console.
the other console. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
So if you
So-
buy a PS Vita game, you get it on PS3 as well.
If it's also on PS3. Like at the moment,
That's pretty
there's one game I know is Sly Cooper 4, which comes out here in the UK at the end of March.
Yeah.
I've pre-ordered that, and it's like it comes with crossplay, something. So you can play. So I can put that in and sign into my PSN account on a Vita and get that game.
Yeah, it's crossplay.
That's
I
a
think
good
I heard
idea.
something about that from Wipeout, because I've got Wipeout HD, and if you bought Wipeout, the new one for the Vita, apparently they can crossplay. I've vaguely heard something about that.
Wipeout, is that the game with the RC cars?
No, some hover ships.
No.
It's a racing
Been
game,
around.
isn't it?
Yeah, like Wipeout Fusion, which is awesome.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't remember. I
The-
have to look it up.
didn't
The
Amount
Metal
of
Gear-
amount of things I've googled during this.
Yeah.
didn't they do the same thing with Portal, where you could get a PS3 copy, Portal 2, and then you get a free Steam copy.
Yeah, we were talking about that ages
Yeah.
ago.
I don't remember that.
Because you wanted me to get
Which
get a PS3, but
David was gonna get for me, but never did.
because I never have money. Uni student for life.
Silly uni students.
So yeah, crossplay.
But,
Oh,
yeah.
I think they did that for Metal Gear as well. Oh, speaking of Metal Gear, Omar, you're gonna get the new Rising.
I looked at Rising Revengeance, which I still think is a stupid name.
Yeah,
No, I might
horrible
not.
name.
The name
I
is
tried
awful.
downloading the.
Why? What's wrong with the name?
It's Metal Gear Rising Revengeance.
I don't get
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. That's the point.
it. Right.
It's
I played
like
the demo.
this-
The demo was alright. They're doing a lot of things right in the demo.
I must have downloaded the wrong demo then.
But like the
When I
slow
tried
motion, cut anything you
Yeah.
want.
I tried downloading the demo on the PSN store a little while ago, but like anything I tried downloading on the PSN store, apparently it's you can only use it on Move with the Move.
What? I never had that.
I was a bit pissed off, to say the least. But I've never.
That's strange.
Was when I bought my PS3, I didn't have a PS3 controller, so I had a PS2 to USB adapter, and I was
Oh.
playing Killzone 3. Killzone 2, sorry, and there's a bit like right at the beginning that says like move the controller to like open a valve or something, and I was sitting there being like, shit, can't play the game.
Well, regard.
Yeah, gonna have to spend 35 quid on a fucking 6-axis controller.
It's so expensive controllers.
Yeah,
Yeah, as well.
Why?
it's a pain in the ass.
Especially for people who throw them around rooms. Like Luke seems to throw his controllers around a bit.
My little brother does the same thing.
Yeah, I know
And
what you
bite
mean.
them and digest them.
Got lots of broken controllers.
Oh god.
Okay, so what about Steam being on Linux? So recently, very recently actually, Steam was
it was-
launched on Linux.
Yeah, it was. Let's see, I'm using a site called Game Sutra for this news, but they posted
That
it
sounds pretty
on
weird.
Valentine. Yeah, it does, I know, but it's for my course, so shut up. They posted a news story on the 14th. I think they did it literally a couple of days ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
They Go on.
Say it's a good idea if they had any big games on Linux. but
Well,
they really
Counter Strike Source.
that's a pretty big game.
Yeah, and so is TF2.
don't. Yeah.
You know, they're going on Linux.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Like,
though.
at the
TF2's
moment,
free. Oh, Half-Life's on there actually.
yeah,
I'm
Half-Life's
looking
on
at
there
the
as
list
well.
Of top sellers. Killing
'Cause-
Floor's on Linux.
go.
Originally, Steam wasn't on Mac either. It
No,
was just a
but then
Windows
they-
platform.
Yeah, Mac had a bad
Yeah.
That-
game.
I don't understand why they went to Mac. There's like 4 games that might be decent.
Well, I
That's
think
just
there's like the Mac library's quite big now.
I don't
Now
know.
it's been out for a
Let's
while.
have a look.
I mean,
Since I'm on the
I looked on Steam a while ago. It's not that many games.
Counter Strike, Go, and Source are on.
yeah,
Mac.
Steam. Valve games are going to be on Mac.
Castle
'cause-
Crashers, Borderlands 2, Gary's Mod.
Oh,
Left 4 Dead 2 is on Mac as well.
Yeah,
oh,
I mean,
so they did.
if you're
Well,
one of
that's
those people that is using a Linux machine,
Then you know you
and-
get to play games now.
or like you now have the option to play a couple of games.
Yeah.
Especially if you're like refusing
Instead of
to
just
Emphasis
Aura
on a
Rush.
couple.
use. Yeah, even if it's only a couple,
That's still more than mine.
I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And
Hopefully it means more games will be coming out for Linux.
yeah,
They
I
will
can
do,
imagine
yeah.
it being pretty hard with the amount of distros.
But yeah, but how's that gonna work for Valve? Like, are they gonna be doing it? Are they gonna try doing something for Linux and getting all their games, not Valve's games, but all the games
Well,
on
Valve-
Steam onto there?
to develop.
I
all
guess
of
it
the
depends on
games.
how.
Yeah, I know
hard
they don't
to
develop,
support
but-
them.
Depends on the game dev.
I think that's what they've been doing though.
Yeah.
But it's interesting because, I mean, have you guys bought the Humble Indie bundles before?
I've not
Yeah.
bought them yet.
No.
I
Well,
bought the last one, I think.
Yeah, the donations for Linux are always like the highest, and so it's kind of saying like they're the smallest amount of donations, but they donate the highest amount of money, which is interesting. So I guess they kind of appreciate the fact that people are trying to get games to be compatible with Linux machines.
The superior operating systems.
Some may say. Can't really say.
The whole Valve Steam box on Linux isn't actually. It's just been released to public,
Yeah.
but it's been in private beta and private and public beta for like a very long time apparently.
Oh, I didn't know that. Because I know the indie bundles were also compatible with Linux. Like, that was
Yeah,
part of their selling
yeah.
point, which was news. It's pretty cool.
Would you agree with this move, or would you think it'd be better if they actually fully went to Windows 8 as well, or just
What
previous and Windows 8?
What are they doing with Windows 8 at the moment in terms of games?
I have no idea. That's the thing. I haven't heard anything about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's like 1 or 2 publishers I've heard have been like, no, thank you for Windows 8.
Yeah.
Windows 8, most compatible
Win-
OS so far.
Have any of you guys got Windows 8?
I had it
I have it on my laptop.
I had it on a
I don't
separate
use it
hard
much,
drive.
though, 'cause
my course.
time is firing it.
What's it like for gaming?
It's if the game is developed literally just for that, then it's okay.
Yeah.
Not good, but okay. Because I've had to have Windows 8 and play games on that for the course I'm doing
Right.
since I was developing a game,
Ah.
and that was okay on a tablet. I still wish they didn't do it for the PC. It's, in my opinion,
8's
not good.
Sorry.
Huh?
Windows
Go on.
8 was mostly aimed for touchscreen, though, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but they're going
which-
to touchscreen as well. Which,
And so many people are just getting it anyway, thinking it's just their superior OS.
I'm sticking with Windows 7 as long as I can,
Yeah, that's what I think. Or at least until they iron out the bugs.
and make it more user friendly.
And yeah, make it less
Actually,
shit.
it's somewhat user. It's not that bad. You can get it onto
Yeah.
desktop view instead of that
Yeah.
clusterfuck.
I don't think it's as bad as I'm making it out to be, but everybody else
Yep.
is making it out to be.
There's a fair few driver faults and errors,
Yeah,
just general
Luke-
compatibility issues. It's
Yeah.
like Vista over again.
Oh, Vista Point 2.
I do not take any credit for that if that's wrong.
God,
Speaking
Vista
of Valve-
version 2. No, don't want that.
Oh dear.
Okay.
Let's not have that. Microsoft, please do not make more Vistas. Speaking of Valve, though, there's been recently there's been people getting fired.
Oh, really?
I thought they just left.
Yeah, there's. It's I have no idea.
Oh, yeah, you did say
I've
that.
I've read from Kotaku and something
The one
else
you
that they
linked.
fired.
Wait, isn't Kotaku a really unreliable news source?
I have no idea. I just read crap.
I'm
To be honest,
I
I don't
This
really read it on
look-
my computer.
The site you put in the drive said they were laid off. Yeah.
I said
That
laid.
was-
I said laid off, and then I put laid on. For lols.
This is gonna get
Wow.
really confusing.
Guess they got a bit lucky.
No, I mean on the actual site though.
In Europe, though.
Which site? The MCB UK.
Yeah.
I haven't seen anything about that.
No, on the
Oh,
MCB UK thing, it says new offers assurance as 25, including Jason Holtman.
Yeah, it says leave.
Who's
but they're the first.
the? Oh, just for a bit of information, Jason Holtman is the developer for Half-Life.
Ah,
I think. No, sorry, I'm mistaken. He's the director of business development.
yeah.
Yeah, the title says leave, but the first line says laid off, which is
Doesn't
kind
make
of.
sense.
But first
Said it.
sentence. Actually,
Just the first line says it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
I don't
Holtman
think
himself has been there since 2005.
I don't think that Valve are in any danger though.
No, I don't
No.
think so.
I mean, not
They're
like
getting more
HMV or something.
HMV.
You know.
massive sales. Well, actually, they're crappy little sales.
HMV have always been in danger. I feel.
Yeah. I don't, especially with Valve coming out with a new console.
Well, it's not actually a console.
Is it not?
It's just play games
no,
on
I-
TV, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just a PC.
Ah. I thought
It's
it was
literally just they're doing a thing. It's
With
just
a TV. Is it kind of like
yeah.
the Mac? Everything's inside.
Yeah, it's
the
like a
model?
Mac Mini.
Yeah.
Oh no, you mean the iMac, the new iMacs?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty much that,
Well,
but
I know.
it's literally a mini computer. You just change the whatever you need to change whenever a new hardware comes out.
cool. It sounds like a good idea, I think.
Yeah.
It's not too bad.
Saves space,
Yeah.
but we'll have to see how good it actually is and for how much. See if
Yeah.
it's worth.
At the moment, I don't think they're planning on releasing it for another 2 years.
Oh, really? I thought it was
Yeah.
coming out relatively soon.
I don't
There's
know.
been adverts and shit for it. So
Has
I
there
should
been
think.
adverts? Oh,
I'd be interested in that.
Yeah, there's adverts on YouTube for those who suffer those adverts.
Gotta love Gabe Newell.
yeah.
Never.
They're
never
not
fails to
with all the lays
entertain.
off. With everyone getting laid off,
I'll
there's
probably
no
be
worry
delayed,
about.
yeah.
There's
Bet you Gabe's getting lots of lays.
Yeah. Wait, did you say Babe Gabe? Good
No,
name.
Babe Gabe.
I
He's a
thought
pretty,
you said that. I don't know.
pretty sexy beast, to be fair.
Yeah. There's with how much was it? 25 people? Yeah, 25 people leaving or getting laid off. I don't know, but apparently there's no cancellation on any project. So
That's all right.
Half-Life 3's been confirmed.
Has
That's how the internet works, right?
it actually been confirmed? It hasn't been confirmed. Is
No,
it?
there's
No.
there's nothing about
No.
Half-Life 3. There's everyone. If you search Reddit a bit, you'll find even on our Pokemon.
Yeah.
There's this plus
it's
this
been
minus
confirmed.
this, yada yada. Half-Life 3's been confirmed. Okay.
IGN says it's been confirmed. And then
I
loads
don't
of random
believe it.
stuff.
I don't know.
I wouldn't really believe anything IGN says.
I haven't boarded the Half-Life 3 hype train.
No.
So.
I haven't even played Half-Life or
Yeah.
Half-Life 2.
Well, I played a bit of Half-Life 2, but
Half-Life is amazing.
that's a whole other,
See all
other
the
topic.
Half-Life fans just raiding.
Yeah. Yeah. See people getting really pissed off with that.
I want my Half-Life.
Anyway, should we call that a show? Episode 0 of
Yeah.
Shazbot
Yeah,
podcast.
yeah, that works.
We're gonna have to
Spend
have
it.
some sort of episode where we go on about the pun of Shazbot, what Shazbot means.
It's not.
Oh, hour.
Together.
Yeah, that's right. I'm sure the intro will be the best part of the show.
Yeah, probably. I'm sure the intro will also make people realise what Shazbot is.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Okay, so If you want to subscribe, then that'd be great. If we get some sort of following and have people listening to our podcast, then we could start doing a kind of weekly thing, maybe.
Possibly.
Or
Yeah.
start getting some episodes out,
You.
which would be cool. And also subscribe to me, Metal Mario 128.
No, screw Metal Mario.
Just throwing that out there. I'll put them on there. Upload the podcast on there as well, probably.
On YouTube.
Yeah.
Or your channel, yeah.
And hopefully we'll be able to get some. I don't know about iTunes or anything. I don't know if that's possible.
It should be, just not the video.
Okay.
Yeah.
Video
Yeah,
thing.
it'll be fine for YouTube.
Cool.
YouTube?
Even with the intro.
I mean, maybe
I've
not.
seen-
Well, if it gets on iTunes, it'll just have an explicit tag
Right.
next to it. So I guess it'll be fine.
Cool.
Doesn't really ask you to be like 18.
I doubt that
to-
explicit tag, you know.
Parents,
scared
we're gonna
anyone.
screw up your kids.
Just the
Well,
intro is
it's
going to screw
their
up the kids. Just the intro.
I've
Yeah.
heard worse. But yeah, there we go. Okay, episode 0. Even if we don't get any views or whatever, and if it all goes to shit, I think it was fun. It was fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fun.
It was enjoyable.
All right.
Have to do it again.
Yeah, definitely.
Sometime soon.
Okay, gonna cut it there.